Sonic the Summer Special. Time for the Halloween special. Oh, a pop-up advertising the latest issue refuses to let me ever read this. Well then, fuck you. I guess I'll never review it then because I can't. So instead, Sonic the Summer Special. We start out seeing someone being kidnapped by Metal Sonic, and it turns out that it's the 8th one this week. For some reason, Sonic supporters are suspected. What, do people think that the only person who could have built a Metal Sonic would be Sonic supporters? Sonic can't fly? What? Why would huh? I know Grimer has disappeared as far as they know, but still. The panicking civilians beg a really nervous Tails for help, and he's not able to call Amy, making him even more insecure about his chances. The next night, he goes to the area where the kidnappings happened in, flying straight into a trap where Metal Sonic hits him a bunch in a dark room full of Metal Sonics. So it's a good thing only one of them is bothering to attack Tails for some reason. Tails comments that Metal Sonics really are just as fast as Sonic, and he gets beaten up. It turns out Tails only pretended to be lying on the floor helpless, as he immediately starts smacking it with a metal bar. Then he gets confused because Metal Sonics don't cry out in pain like normal people, and this reveals the twist. No, not that Metal Sonics have more upgraded AI to be like people, which would have been great, but instead it reveals the twist that the Metal Sonic is just an Eggman fanboy in a Metal Sonic disguise. Then the police show up all of a sudden, threatening all the Metal Sonic cosplayers because I guess Tails thought to call the police for backup to where he'd go ahead of time, though there was no evidence of that in the story that we saw. I really don't understand why the Metal Sonic cosplayers gave up so easily when at least most of them are basically wearing full-body Metal Sonic armor. So they should at least try to put up a fight. Pretty sure their armor is bulletproof. Plus, Tails clearly said that they were as fast as Sonic. It feels like the conflict was solved way too easily because the story was forced to be too short, and like they really wanted to have a twist. So while it had potential to be epic, it'd be like the epic return of the Metal Sonic Metalix Brotherhood. It ended up falling on his face in that department. I mean, this could have wrapped up the smear campaign arc really quickly because, like, Grimer could have shown up with the Metalix to try to take over the world again, and Tails could have tortured him into forcing him to admit to Sonic's smearing. At least we see consequences because Tails has gauze on his head. The story ends with the criminals being arrested and Tails not being given a confidence boost from the story because he just got lucky. Also, the police talk as if they weren't called up by Tails ahead of time in a smart plan, and instead they just heard the brawl because they happened to be nearby, which isn't as good writing. This story was by Stewart, and rather than Grimer attacking with the Metalix, it's actually just the Eggman fanboys dressing up as them, which is a twist, but I still see a big plot hole in only one of them attacking Tails in a room full of them. And it was lame that he was saved by Deus Ex Machina at the end after he randomly went from defeated to getting up and striking back way too easily. It started out epic and then ended up petering out because it was rushed to end too quickly. The fight could have been longer than that.